Hi guys, I'm here and today I'm going to be doing my WWE 2019 Clash of Champions predictions. For Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan in a no DQ match, this is one match that I honestly don't care about because it's Roman Reigns who's really terrible versus Eric Rowan who, he over the years has not really had very much character development, but I guess I don't really know because I just don't really care with this match, so I guess I'm just gonna go with Roman. For the Cruiserweight Championship Triple Threat match, Drew Gulak defends the title against Humberto Carrillo. I'm probably gonna pronounce his name wrong, and Lindsay Dorado. Now I think that they're gonna give the Lucha House Party a big push and they're gonna start that push by giving their leader Lindsay Dorado the Cruiserweight Championship. The women's tag team title match, Bliss and Nikki Cross defends the title against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Unfortunately, WWE are doing what they did with the Cruiserweight title, but just with the women's tag team title by not really caring about the title at all. Which is really sad because it had lots of potential and it really hasn't lived up to the potential with it barely ever being defended. I guess I'm gonna say Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville win the titles, and then Alexa Bliss turns on Nikki Cross. I feel like that's still gonna happen sometime. So yeah. The SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship, The New Day will defend the titles against the Revival. Now, here's the thing. Now, Kofi is defending the WWE Championship against Randy Orton later that night. So I think that if Kofi's going to be losing the title, the New Day won't be SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Because I feel like they just gave New Day the titles because Kofi was a champion. And they really haven't used a storyline where all three of them are the champion, or they never really pointed that out much. So I guess I'm going to say the Revival will win the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. The Raw Tag Team Championship, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman defend the titles against, I think it was Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Now here's another match that I honestly just don't care about. There are people like the New Day, the Usos, the Bar, the Revival, people who are real tag teams, and here we are having a tag team title match at a pay-per-view where both the teams are just two teams that were they just mixed two random people together, which is really sad because I just listed like 3 or 4 actual teams in the WWE who are not just real teams but deserving teams too. But I guess my prediction, I guess I'm gonna say Rollins and Strowman retain because they keep saying of how with Rollins and Strowman being tag team champions, it'll be the first time in history that the Universal title will be defended against 2 Raw tag team champions. So I guess they're gonna stick with that booking decision. For the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, it's Bayley defending the title against Charlotte. Now, here's the confusing thing about this match. I instantly thought that when the match was announced that Charlotte would end up winning and Bayley will just go back to obscurity. But then Bayley did what Becky did to just get out of obscurity and become someone like Bliss or Charlotte who almost always has the title, which was turn heel. So I changed my prediction to Bayley, but then once Bayley turned heel, she hasn't really done much that's very heel-like other than attack people with steel chairs, and I'm not really sure what to say now. I guess I'm gonna stick with my original prediction of Charlotte Flair winning the title. The Raw Women's Championship, Sasha Banks will face the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Now, I think this match, Sasha returned, and I think with how she's never really been very happy with the company for the past couple years, and I think that with all the titles they've given her, of how it's always been like a day or a week or a month, I think that they're gonna finally have her win the title, and they're gonna finally have her have a long reign with her as the women's champion. the Intercontinental Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura defends against The Miz. Now, here's the thing. The Miz, if he wins the title, he will tie Chris Jericho's reign for, I think it was like 9 or 10 IC title wins. I don't know, something like that. But I don't think they're going to happen. I still think they're gonna try to do something Nakamura. They're not gonna have this title reign be a disaster like his U.S. title reign. So my prediction is Nakamura. AJ Styles defends the U.S. title against Cedric Alexander. Now, I think it's too early. I honestly think it's too early for Cedric to win the title. Styles retains, Nits match. WWE Championship. Randy Orton will face the WWE champion Kofi Kingston. Now, I still think that Orton's gonna win, and then he's going to drop to Reigns sometime before SmackDown goes to Fox. So yeah, that is my prediction. New WWE Champion, Randy Orton. For the Universal Championship, Seth Rollins will defend the title against Braun Strowman. Now, I really want Strowman to win because I don't know how many times they're going to give him a Universal title match and not have him win the title. And unfortunately, Seth Rollins, he'd been really over pushed since he first won the IC title at Mania. He's always winning tag belts with another reign. He's already has a singles title reign, but so I think he's actually getting over pushed, and they need to stop a little bit Seth Rollins. But nope, Rollins is gonna end up retaining. But it won't be all bad because I think the Fiend will come out after the match and attack Seth Rollins and set up for a Universal Championship match at Hell in a Cell. Those are my predictions. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye.